honestly. I'm in the car. Yeah.
Okay. There is a tiny video button there. That doesn't matter, but tomorrow we request all of you to come online in the video mode, right? Because this is now anyway mock, it's not live or anything. But the other one
No,
is
but I can't see the tiny video button. I've been on webinar, no. So anyway, it's okay. I can't see it enabled. It's fine. Hi, Shailaja.
Hi.
Shailaja has been a big fan of yours.
Thank you, Shailaja. Really appreciate that.
Okay. So we have Aparna joining little later. Mansi is also joined. Excellent.
Okay.
Mansi, are you there?
Yeah, hi everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
It's now right now dark screen is coming.
Okay.
Mansi, are you there? I didn't see you, Mansi. Nice meeting you. Shailaja is. Shailaja, are you there online on a video mode? Because everybody must see you because you are going to be the center of attraction in the panel.
1 second, I'm just trying to figure out. There are tons of things opened on my machine. I'm just trying to figure out where this small thing is on mine.
Yeah, there is a tiny window.
Shinu, just because of you, I have to accept this today.
I know.
Because tomorrow I am into 4 other things, Shinu.
Now I understand. I truly appreciate.
Yeah.
Can you check? Can you check?
I'm just trying that.
On the file view help on the webcam. Next to that there is a red button. Below
okay,
the
I think you can see me now.
You are. Yes. Great. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think Pankajam is not able to because I think she's doing through phone, right? Okay. So then I think we have the full panel here. Shailaja will be moderating. So I will just right now I just want to do a little bit of moderation and I will leave it to Shailaja. So the idea is that because we will have about half an hour and 2 or 3 rounds. So first round we will take care. We will display your pictures and then we will introduce. So that means I would come in and talk a few lines. It is written on the slide, so you don't have to again read it. So the second round is where we would, Shailaja would definitely moderate, but we would want it to be 1 or 2 technical questions on the technical challenges. Maybe because this is also about social impact as well. So 1 question, and maybe on Corona, pre-Corona, post-Corona, should we bring it because everybody is tired of listening to that. The challenges in terms of careers and all that. So, but more anecdotal, maybe one instances where you could do something extraordinary. I think these are some of the expectations that audience will have. So I'm talking on behalf of the audience, so that they are glued to this panel. So.
Shinu, I am also thinking, for example, Mansi is coming in from the cyber and, Rajalakshmi is working on the cloud. And also, Sridevi is coming in from the overall, leadership perspective of driving this banking sector. So I'm also planning to ask the questions around that so that, that is also relevant. And we are also talking about the tech stuff here regarding the roles, what they're currently working on.
That sounds good because Mansi, we were discussing about more of a plant and manufacturing sector and in terms of automobile. I think that's a very different sector. Rajalakshmi comes with application deployment and ops.
Cloud.
Yes, cloud. Yes. So and you are anyway from cybersecurity, but your details are also important. Though last time they have seen you. And Pankajam definitely would talk about leadership, really driving a new bank in India. I think those kind of challenges is what we would look at. So, are there any
the banking sector, like
I will just add one thing.
Why do we talk only about?
Just don't ask me about what I'm doing in Apollo, okay? Because I can't tag my company's name.
No.
Yeah, just in manufacturing sector.
Mansi, that is like, yes, yes. So that is, even I don't, talk about the organization
Yes,
name here. Even
we are not
whenever I was on
representing.
the panel, right, I put a big disclaimer telling everything is my personal thing, nothing to do with the role I'm currently associated with. So,
Yes, yes, yes. That is taken care. But
no, we
some
are
of
not
the
talking
challenges
about any
specifically for you.
organizations here. Yeah, for example, when I'm talking to, Pankajam, it will be about the banking sector as a woman leader, what all things she sees, and moved from ANZ because I'm following her for quite some time, and also now with the Commonwealth and all of that. And then when it comes to Rajalakshmi, the way how the things are transforming in Zoho, she completed 20 years at that organization, right? And her 20 years of career, how she has seen the technology is transforming the way how we are seeing the cloud and all those aspects today, for example. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
See,
Mansi,
I
if you
have a
want me to put,
question.
yeah, sure, yeah.
So, what is the objective of this SEM? What do we want the people to walk away with? What is our
Yeah.
objective?
So the whole program itself, that because I mean we had our own selfish interest. Our programs, which are corporate programs, we hardly see even 5% of women are not there. No, they, especially on taking advanced studies or in technical space. So that is one that how to inspire is one of the major thing that we are looking at. So that means definitely we must talk about how other women are not able to take it up because of the challenges or opportunities are there, but they are not taking it up, right? That's one. Second is the technical challenges of it. Uh, the technical challenges. So that means, say in your position, say Mansi was talking about in say a plant and machinery kind of setups and cybersecurity, how women could make that difference, or do we make at all a difference? One is inclusion and all that, but does it matter that a woman does or man does, right? It's finally the but can women bring in substantial difference to the whole these are some of the questions. Plus, managing a family, managing a technical leader role, plus you are finding time on social activity, social impact. And so how people should look at the journey that all of you had. So these are the things that, I mean, I'm assuming that the people want to listen.
So, who's your who are the audience? Are they students?
They are not. So ours is these are corporate programs, right, which we run. So we have so far about 500 plus registrations, and all of them are working professionals. They are women. There are a lot of women who are joining, but they are all from different companies. Students would be there because we have also sent out the mail within the university. But this program is promoted across companies. So
Okay,
it's
and
mainly for.
yeah, and they are technologists. You mean to say that they are working in the technology space?
Yes, yes, typically. So, but there would be a mix, definitely. We also take pride that a lot of women who have taken a career break come back to the life now, the industry through our program. So you will also bring that kind of a mixed crowd, but there would be generic as well as technically sound crowd. I can't, because it's a little open program. We have promoted across different
Yeah,
channels.
which is good. So then, Shailaja, your questions also must relate to what people want to hear from us, because all of us have a lot of experience. So where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
What do you want us to talk on? That's the most important aspect, I think,
Yes.
that we have also got to consider.
Yeah. And also one thing to add what Dr. Shinu mentioned so far, right? These days, I think a couple of months ago, someone came back and told me we went through the video of these awards, and whatever the path you guys have traversed is quite motivating. So it's not only the current audience now, but in future also people are going to really get through that video and then watch that programs and all of that. And coming to your question, yes, the reason why I was talking is because, for example, when you talk about manufacturing industry or the cloud pure tech, many women always think this is purely technical and I don't belong here. We ourselves has our own bias inside, not only just the bias that are outside. And also, from your experience, being the woman leader in the banking sectors, how you were able to take decisions and what are the challenges you see. Do you have anything like people having that bias? Okay, now we have this woman on the table, things like that, So maybe I'll just put a simple vanilla flavor question, and you can also add your experiences in and around that, so that someone who is watching it will really feel it kind of, yes, I must also belong here, or I also belong there. Not necessarily I have to stick to my current role, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I really feel that, one question should be around that once we hit the middle management, what were our challenges and how we overcame it.
Yes,
And I
yes,
think
yeah.
50% of the females are going to relate to those challenges. That's for sure.
Segment 1. Mark.
yeah. So, because are we going to have common round of questions, or like first round, definitely Shailaja would talk about specific to your, say, cloud deployment, cloud application development, or automobile. So that is one round. Second round, you have something, Shailaja, because if it's
Yeah,
common
see, first
question.
thing is about the short introduction, and as Mansi was also talking, right? What are the challenges for women because all of us here are close to 2 decades of experience and all that, so it also makes sense. And for example, if somebody is trying to change the shift in career, for example, now at SAP, I'm driving a program called SAP Women in Cybersecurity, and we are also encouraging more women to take a shift and pause and see if they can really get in here. Many people who are into quality. Oh, it's going.
Sorry, it is me.
Okay. So, because at some point, thank you. At some point, people feel they got stuck, right? So, is there any moment for us personally, like we felt like we are paused here, and how did we break through and kind of able to rise above the tide and make our own careers, whatever we are here today? Maybe that makes sense. Then I could also, turn around the question based on the, current experience that all of us have here.
Yeah, your own personal career, one of the biggest decisions you have done on your career. I think that's a very anecdotal story, right? How did you manage work life?
How do you? Yeah, and then the last question will be around. I think we will not have more time for so many questions, because that was also the experience on most of the panels, and also anything that you would like to share with the women who would like to, be here, like where you are today, and what is that 2 words of pieces of wisdom that you would like to share from your experience, something like that.
Yeah, now we can see you. We can see you. We can see you. You reached home quickly. I think you are muted.
I think she's still on mute.
You are muted. You are muted.
On mute. No, still it's on mute. Yeah. You have a button on the right pan where this mic symbol is there. Maybe you have to click there.
Jordan, from your end, Jordan is there, Kinjal, online?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm here only. Just a moment.
Can you check whether you can unmute?
Let me check.
Okay. So, what about finding time for managing different things? Whatever work-life balance, whatever we say, I don't think that is relevant anymore. Work is life, life is work.
Yeah. It's integrated now. There is no balance.
They're muted, right? I want to unmute.
Yeah. So I think, do you want a question around it? Because it cannot be a very cliched answer. So yeah, at the end of it, everyone must bring in their personal flavor.
We will not have so much time, trust me.
So what I was thinking, what I was thinking is maybe some of you could pick up instead of one question going around all the four. Do you want one question to be picked up by, say, by two, and another question by, so that questions are more, they would also get a different flavor. Is that a good way? See, social impact, definitely, Raji is doing a lot of inspirational talks, and you are doing, right? Mansi
I
also,
can
but
pick up-
I'm just telling
I
you,
can
you
do
want
the
to,
challenge, what challenges we face in middle management and how we overcame it. I can do that. Yeah.
okay.
No, because Shinu, Dr. Shinu was
Just,
also talking about how
I can wrap it
in
up.
spite of this busy schedules, how can we really take out time for the social impact? For
Yeah.
example, contributing in other forums, like speaking in external forums, talking to the upcoming next generations. Right, Dr. Shinu, am I getting your
Yes,
question
and
right?
writing. I see a lot of people you are writing for IEEE. So that is also, I think, you definitely need dedication beyond the regular, So
Yeah, right,
managing.
right.
So, so at the end of it, the women should feel inspired and say that I must change the way I am doing things,
Yeah.
or my perception I should change. What
Yeah.
can be achieved?
Shelja, I need to drop off now. So
Yeah,
I've got
sure.
the idea about it. And I'll ping you, Shinu, like, whenever our board meeting is starting. So, if you can just help me out with the
Yeah.
time.
Do you one small
Shinu,
suggestion?
maybe you just create a Shinu, can you please create one short WhatsApp group for all of us so that
Exactly.
if
Yes.
so that if
Yes.
anybody feels like some question has to be asked, we can also put it up on the fly as well. So that would
I was
really help
thinking
us
the
to
same.
communicate among. Yeah. It's easy to
Apar,
communicate
yeah.
among us.
No problem. Aparna also joined now. So Aparna, we will create a quick WhatsApp group. Mansi, I know you are super busy. She had a board meeting tomorrow. So all the best
Yeah.
for that. Right.
Thank you.
And Aparna, you joined now. So the question is that there will be about 2-3 rounds. One, the technical challenges, career challenges, and one on how do you find time for many things. These are the things. Or
One
you
quick
have some.
thing I want to ask, what is the duration we are planning?
About 30 minutes. Yeah. About 30 minutes.
Yeah, for introduction itself, 10 minutes will be gone. So for 30
No,
minutes.
Introduction is 1 minute
PPT.
or less than that. Very
I
quick
PPT.
and crisp introduction.
But 4
Yeah.
people in the panel, 30 minutes, we may not be able to cover much. So, I mean,
Yeah,
she
that's
was
what
saying-
I'm trying to say. Like, as Mansi was telling, right? For example, if I am asking this question to Mansi, like about the middle management, pause for women, then, for example, the next question would be like, as you speak in several forums, like, how are you able to take out time and things like that? So we can also, that's what Dr. Shinu was telling, we can try to change and ask as many questions, not the same question to all of us. Like,
Understood,
Yes,
understood.
yes.
So if you are able to create a WhatsApp group and discuss there,
Yes,
I'm sure.
yes. What is the special thing individually? So if we have to ask a question to Aparna, what is do we ask where you want to spend your time? Technical challenges which you have think about maybe some great outreach program you have done compared to anyone else, because as being a woman, I could immediately connect to a lot of stakeholders. So is there any specific story that you want to say? That we will focus on your question instead of one question which is fitting everyone. Right,
right.
Aparna? Hi.
Hi, Aparna.
So can you
not
hear me?
She's on
Can you
mute.
hear me? This is Pankajam. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
but
we
you
can
are not
hear
audible.
you.
No,
Yeah.
what I want to tell Dr. Shinu and Shailaja from my perspective is we all have the experience of having been in multiple forums. So depending on what you want to get out of it, like that's why I was asking about the objectives, you can throw the questions to us, and ask one and the other, and depending on the way it is going, Shailaja, I think you can manage it,
Yeah.
Shailaja.
Yeah. We are already, all of you are super leaders. We have
Yes,
no
so
problem.
I think
Only my selfish thing is how to get the best out of each of you in that 30 minutes.
so
Right?
you will get the best because we are always at our best, Dr. Shinu. So there is no chance for getting. What I'm saying is we don't need to over-engineer. It is simple messages, and I could not unmute myself. I don't know why, Mr. or Miss Belavandra Jordan seems to be not liking two of us, Aparna and me.
Aparna also is not able to talk, is it?
Yeah, now
Now Aparna is unmuted. So I just
Oh.
say that let's not engineer too much, Shailaja asks, we speak from our heart. It's our own experience, so we can't go wrong, is what I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But banking sector challenges being a woman and going through, because that's a very, of course, there are a lot of, so that question you only can answer. Maybe.
Yes, and we can, I don't know, there will be challenges, but I think we must talk about opportunities. So it's like being very positive about the whole thing. There are lots of opportunities.
Exactly.
Yeah. How do we talk? How do we give a positive spin to what we are talking about is what I think is important.
Okay.
There is no career without challenge. So I think Mansi spoke about mid-level career challenge, but I would change it to asking, what is the intervention that you need to do once you're 10 years into the organization? What have you done? So that's a very positive twist to a question. I think that's the way we must do it. I'm sure Shailaja, she's got enough experience. She will only do like that. Then we can give the positive spin and we can talk about what we have done differently. I don't think it's not about facing challenge. It's about grabbing the opportunity, being courageous,
challenges into opportunities.
Speaking up.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what it is, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, Aparna, anything you want to focus on your?
So I joined late, so I don't have the full context, but a couple of things that you want to pick from my journey. I think one is having a pretty non-traditional career in the sense that I didn't graduate in tech. I graduated in biotech. It still had a tech in it. Had a different, very different career as a vaccine scientist in the early years, and then switched to software. Again in software from a startup, very long startup stint to now being at Microsoft. So that kind of could be one thematic. The other is that can you have it all context where I got married very early, had children very early, had to take a career break in the time when it was not as accepted, and then kind of it doesn't matter, career is a marathon, and etc. Right. So those are at least two thematics, like one from a career lateral moves and how do you kind of just learn and grow your career, and the second, which is that how do you like nothing is end of the world as you kind of deal with your personal situation and your career.
Yeah, so Aparna, I also took a career break when my son was 1 year old, 3 months, and I took till he was 2.5 years. So as you rightly said, at that time nobody would accept it, nobody knew what was that. So I think it's about personal choices, and I went to the interview for ABB with my son on my lap actually. So some of these things, it's just 1 year old baby with me when I took the interview for an important job, because I'm not from Bangalore, so I had no one to take care of my son. So, and my husband was in manufacturing, so he couldn't take a day off, So some of these things are about how we use opportunities. There is no limit to that. I think I have to log off. Sorry about that, but I'm sure that Shailaja will ask us the right questions. So you can, Dr. Shinu, maybe you relax.
Yeah. With a lot of the women anyway is just like, why do you want your stories to be told, like just that role modeling? Because I remember a time it's like I'm just doing I'm an ordinary person doing an ordinary job, navigating my life, my career, and whatever. But I did have an aha moment where I said that one shouldn't take it for granted on how you can influence other people's journeys. So the more the stories are told, it can have a positive influence on people knowingly, unknowingly, and men and women alike. So maybe that would be a powerful thematic. I'm sure again all of the panelists will have some interesting perspectives.
Sure. So we're quickly forming a WhatsApp. It's already done. So some of these thoughts individually, what you want to like to talk, please add there. So Shailaja will moderate accordingly.
Dr. Shinu, now I got the context from Aparna also. So I think it's going to be a wonderful one. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. See you. Thank you.
All of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And tomorrow you expect us to open our cameras like this?
Yes, yes. So I was just wondering that we need to have a plain background like Aparna, or we will send a small branded background that we
But
will
how to
test.
set it here? But how to set it
Yeah,
on
this
this? Again, that will
GoToWebinar is
be a
little,
task for all of us.
yes,
New
little
thing for
tricky
me at
this
least. Yeah.
platform. But maybe changing the
Yeah.
background, I think, would look nice because otherwise so much of distractions on your background. We'll
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
that out and let
Right,
you know.
right.
Let you know. Yes, we will let you know.
Yeah, because I think
Okay.
last time also we had a common background for all of us. So maybe
Yes,
this
yes,
time
that
also
was
we
in
can have
MS
this
Teams.
option.
For this event specifically, we are using GoToWebinar. So hope that works well. Okay.
Okay. And
Thank
this will
you.
be
Okay.
to
Fine.
8:30. Like we all need to be there till 8:30, or is it till
No,
7?
no. It is at 6 o'clock. Sorry.
Right.
It's at 6
6 to
o'clock.
7.
6:15. 6:15 to 6:45 is the panel. I'm
Okay. And we
sending a
can.
mail now. Yes. After that is the conferring of the awards. So it is 6 to 7:30. 6 to 7:30. Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
And
See you
Dr.
all.
Shinu, I am out at 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Yes. Got it. Thank you.
I will.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Jordan, are you there? Too much of it.
No, I'm on call. What I should know?
No, because somebody is calling me and saying that I am not able to unmute.
No,
Because we have-
privilege, ma'am. I give.
No, why have you called them? Why you have called them? They are not part of this MOOC.
Sorry.
They are all very busy people. Hi, Priya. So sorry. That was the MOOC call only for test. We will. Because they are their time, no, they are planning all these things. No. Sorry is damage is done. What did I say? That is why when I say when you are coming to me, first you have to go check, cross check multiple times. That's why I've written no Kinjal you check. Everybody knows the panelist name. Now I don't know who. Okay, now.
Backdrop is completed. I'm on the call only.
No, this thing is a nonsense actually. So where is that we can do anything?
Which one you meant to do, ma'am?
Backdrop.
Backdrop, that's what I sent you. I sent you a message, right? Okay, here it is, ma'am.
We were cold also.
Here we need to download this Chroma cam. I uploaded in my PC. It's free only for who haven't got a webinar license. So I send you the username password form.
I'm talking about creating an SOP which everybody can use.
Yeah, I will create it, send it. Just for you, I'm setting up now.
My God. Then you have to call individually. Each of
Tomorrow
them.
I'll call and I'll take a remote section and I will do that issue.
Then Chancellor also you have to do.
Yeah, that's what I want to call Mr. Is busy.
Not Muniswamy. I think Ramesh must be taking care of Chancellor's problems. See, last minute no work like this. Okay, now where you got the backdrop? Huh?
Yeah, I got it better.
So bad.
Instead of MS Teams, it is better one.
Where it is better? This is like.
No, this is totally different. Not our local normal webinar. So we want to install this one.
They will not be able to do all this. See, some are they are supposed to be tech leaders, but But where is the backdrop is Kama?
That would.
Kema? Where is the too many links, too many things. Goodness. What Manmohan has sent? Where is it?
You didn't save it now? On your PC?
Where is it? Sent to where?
In email only, Manmohan also sent it, I think. You only sent it now.
That was old one.
Someone. Server security.
Something you put.
Server security.
Something. Okay.
I'll put the old one.
Wait. Don't put to them family.
No, we
You
can
can
upload
change.
multiple things now. We can change. Servers.
Where is Manmohan? Manmohan is there, huh?
Yeah. Servers upload.
Manmohan, you are there, huh? This backdrop. Okay. Something you put.
Yeah.
I have to send a mail. Leave everything. Sending. remove from the panel tomorrow. No, it is coming. That's good.
It will come there also. So what I can do for others, I will create SOP and send.
Send, give me a Word file. I'll do the rest of it. Leave.